up, guys? It's Talia. I am finally here to do my 2018 plans, and holy crap, there's a lot of them. I tried to do this video on Monday, when I had off. I did spend a few hours, I did spend a number of hours finishing getting everything together, and I didn't realize I had that much left to get together, so it took a long time. So by the time I came back, it was dark. And I tried to do the video, and I kept messing up. Like, I kept getting out of order for some reason. Like, I would take something out of my box right here, and I would put it back in the wrong place, and then I would get messed up. Then I had to figure out where I was at. And so I finally just, like, screw it, I'm starting over. So then I got back on the floor. Well, then I got down on the floor and was about halfway through my video, and my battery was already starting to run low on my laptop because I had unplugged it for something else earlier in the day, and just never got around to plugging it back in. Also, too, I've been having issues with my charger for my laptop. But when I got around to trying to do my video the second time around, and got about halfway through, and my dad calls. And of course I forgot all about the laptop being almost dead at that point, so it got down to like 3% or something like that, and it shut down. And I could not for the life of me get the charger to catch so that it would start charging again. I could not get the thing to come back on, and I just now finally this morning, I just finally last night got it to be able to catch and started charging, because like I got it to finally catch. I had it sitting somewhere where it would not be moved, and I finally got it to catch, and I was just like, stay. So I know I'm rambling already. So I'm gonna go ahead and jump into this. If you guys remember, I am doing 40 starts next year in honor of me turning 40 years old in March. And holy cow, it's a lot of starts. I think 2019 is going to be year of finishes, because I need to get some of this stuff done. I keep starting things, but I'm not finishing enough to really, in my mind, to justify keep continually starting more and more things that I don't hardly have the chance to get around to anyway. But this is going to be the last year for it. Just a warning, if we have visitors like this, just a warning, we may have visitors. So I'm going to try to go ahead and jump into this instead of continually talking, because I know you don't want to hear me keep talking. I know you want to hear what I have planned for next year in all my 40 whips. But no, tell you what, you come over here on the side. I guess that's a no. You're gonna have to stay over here on the side, because I can't have you on my lap right now. See that, or you go down there? So what's it gonna be? Okay, so let's get started, shall we? January 1st. In January, I'm going to be starting two things. I had originally, months and months ago, I had originally planned to start my chatelaine in January. Things happened with me and my boyfriend. I changed that to my memorabilia, and then when Martina passed away, sorry, brain fart. When Martina passed away, I was like, I definitely want to start my chatelaine on January 1st. Now, I think I can do it. But the problem is, I just ordered the kit for it a couple of weeks ago from European Cross Stitch. So it was either going to get here in time or it wasn't, and I'm pretty sure it probably wasn't going to make it by beginning of January. So I have adjusted that. So I'm going to be starting my chatelaine later on in the year, and I'm going back to my memorabilia. So, but I always do try to start something on January 1st that's new to me, something that I've never done before. And so I'm going to be starting the Mirabilia Miss Cherry Blossom. And this will be my first Mirabilia. I do have a second one planned to start later on in 2018, but this will be my first. And I will be starting her on this 32 count linen. I think it's 32 count linen. I thought maybe there might have been a chance I would have wrote it down on around the edge, but I guess not. I'm going to be doing it on this linen that I dyed myself. Don't know which way it's going to be up yet. Well, I mean, it's going to go this way, obviously, but... And I have picked out kind of a fancy, artsy lady for my needle minder. And I got this from No Name Needle Minders. I will be sharing my fabric choices as much as possible. For the most part, you don't need to know about floss. But there are a few designs in here where floss is going to matter. Turn around sideways so it'll be easier to get to. Then on January 18th, which the 18th will be the official start date every year. Sorry. January 18th will be the official start date. Rewind. The 18th of the month, every month, will be the official start date for Year of Whips. So that's where I'm going to be doing my monthly starts. So January 18th, I do plan on starting the Crabby All Year series, and this is just the first set of 3. There's 4 of these. This is if I raise the roof, obviously. And just with the call for threads. And I am going to be doing it on the 32 count Pictures Plus Belfast and Ale. And if we're talking about being crabby, I have chosen my Perry from Phineas and Ferb needle minder from the Everyday Stitcher, because he's kind of crabby. So. I will be getting the floss for this later this week. I'm trying to get it before January 1st. February, I'm only doing one. And I thought I would do something kind of love themed. So I'm just going to be doing, this is the actual pattern. It's a freebie. You can find it on the Cross Stitching Guild Facebook page. They have lots of freebies that's available. This is one of them. Y'all know I love black work. That's the pattern. Keep that in mind. Because I'm not going to be doing it in black. Nope. Love black work, but times like this, I think I like to change it up a little bit. Dang it. It's falling apart. I'm going to be doing it on a 25 count even weave. I think I don't know if it's MCG or Weigart. That's a 25 count even weave that I dyed and didn't like the color that I dyed it, so I bleached it and it became this color. Nice, beautiful, pale rosy pink. And I'm going to be doing the design with these 2 colors. You have Dinky Dye's Texas Tea. Really pretty pinks and blues and yellows in there. And then the part in the middle, I'm going to be doing in this color. This kind of turquoisey color, which is actually about the same color as the turquoise that runs through this. So No, you can't come up here. Go away. So, I think that's going to be pretty. I think so. So let me guess. I told you you can't come over here, so you're just going to jump up here on the thing. Sorry. He's stubborn. Sorry. Go away. Go. You want to come over here on the side and lay down? You can come over here and lie down, but you can't come over here. March is when my birthday is, so I'm going to be starting 8 starts in March, leading up to my birthday on the 8th. So, 1st to the 8th. On March 1st, wrong one. This is where we went wrong last time. March 1st, I'm going to be starting the Think of Me from Alessandra Adelaide. I just got off work, even though I only put in half a day of work. I just got off work. So my brain's still a little... bleh. The general public will do that to you. And I'm going to be doing it on... I'm taking this cue from the fabric color that they kind of imprinted it on over here. He is so stubborn, I swear to you. And this is another one where silk colors matter. I'm going to be doing it on this piece. It's a little piece that I got from Stitchy Box. It is a 32 count linen in Summer Sky from Fiberlicious. It is a fat 8, so it should fit. And I'm going to be doing it, the leaf part will be in this color right here. It is a green grayish color. It is called Ghost Gum by Dinky Dyes. And then the flower part along the top, the flower part is going to be in this color, which is just Dinky Dyes Natural. So I've tried to kind of stick with the same color scheme, but just to kind of make it my own. March 2nd, it's going to be another freebie. And this is going to be the Color Lace freebie from Blackwork Journey. This can be found on their website. You see all those dots? Those are beads. It's done in Dinky. It's just done in DMC. So, 2 colors of DMC. White. 28 count? No, this is a white 32 count. Because I remember I had something else on this that I pulled, that I frogged out, and I remember the size of the stitches. It was a 32 count. 32 count, just white, probably Zweigart linen. See, orange band around the top. March 3rd, another freebie. I tried to put in as many freebies as I could find. And this is just going to be the first of the series. There's 4 of these. This is Brooks Books Spring House. And this can be found on Craftsy. Brooks Books has quite a few things on Craftsy for free, including the Advent animals. And just some ice blue, like 14 count Ada, that I got out of the kind of stitchy round robin swap type thing we did 6 months ago, something like that, that Sonia at Cat Crazy Creation started. And that's just a piece of fabric that I got out of that little box that went around. March the 4th. I gotta make sure I'm keeping on track here. Okay. March the 4th, we are going to be starting Coffee Break from Soda Stitch. And this is just going to be done on a, see I say the thing on this, it's the White Chelt Lamb's Wool Jobelin, 28 count Lamb's Wool Jobelin. Just a tan fabric. Keeping it simple for that one. And then I just, right now I have like just a little thimble needle minder, but I might change that out eventually. As you can see, I don't have needle minders on all of these yet. Would you stop poking around over here? Go over there somewhere. Okay. March 5th. March 5th, I'm going to be starting Why Is It by the Cricut Collection. It says, why is it when I'm halfway through, creative joys diminish, it's more fun to start a piece than it ever is to finish. And I love how they are actually leaving it unfinished down here. So I'm going to be starting that. And I believe this is the fabric that I'm going to be doing it on. It's kind of hard to find a piece of fabric for that because it's all pale and pastel colors. But I'm just going to be doing it on this 32 count Lugana and Kione from Under the Sea Fabrics. Give you a better idea. Really pretty, like periwinkly blue. And just a little sparkly leaf needle minder. I believe that came from Gina's Unique Boutique, but don't hold me to it. I've had it for a while. It's one of the first needle minders I ever got. But I still like it. It's sparkly. Then on March 6th, I'm going to be starting Don't Blink from Cloud Factory. No, this is just printed off in black and white. I do have it in color. But it's Don't Blink from Cloud Factory. And I'm kind of taking it as a suggestion, but I'm doing this on a 32 count Lugana in Mystic from Picture This Plus. Yeah. It's not like super dark blue, but it's a nice deep, blue. And it has a green tint to it. You're not going to be able to tell it, but it has kind of a greenish tint to it. But it's really nice. It's a really pretty blue. And of course, I have my Sonic Screwdriver needle minder that I got from the Everyday Stitcher. And this is 11s. This is 11s. You can tell because it has the little things that come up. March 7th, I'm going to be starting Kitty Litter in the Dimensions Gold Collection. Using included fabric and threads in this. Kits make my life easy. I don't have to worry about kitting it up because it's already done for me. And then finally, on March 8th, my birthday, I am going to be taking the day off from work, and I'm going to be starting this. This is the Taj Mahal Mandala from Chatelaine. And I know Martina's about to roll over in her grave right now. But I'm going to be doing this on a 32 count Belfast in Splash from Picture This Plus. There's a reason why I wanted to go with the bright fabric. The design itself is very muted. It's very pastel. I wanted to do it on a bright fabric so that it would be similar to something you would actually find in India. Because India does not do pale colors. They do bright. And I have yet to put a needle minder on this, but I think I'm probably going to put my India flag needle minder from No Name Needle Minders on there. Waiting on the kit. April is going to be a month where I only do one. And my mom's birthday is in April. So I'm going to start this one for her. Heaven in a Wildflower by Rosewood Manor. And it reads, to see a world in a grain of sand and heaven in a wildflower, hold infinity in the palm of your hand and eternity in an hour, by William Blake. And I'm going to be doing this just on a 32 count linen that I got from like Stash and Load or Listia or somewhere. It says the name of the color is Antique Tan, so kind of a pale, a light tan color. Then we get into May for Mania. So there's going to be 15 starts in May. The first of those on May 1st is going to be the Susanna Rambo 1836 sampler. It does say part 1 at the top. This was a 3-part series, but this picture is the entire sampler. I'm going to be starting on that. And part 1 is really just going to be this, the wording and stuff right there. And that, begrudgingly, is going to be going on MCG 28 count antique white. We'll make it work, people. I already had this in my stash. We'll make it work. And I think that is just with no, that's not with DMC. That is, of course, a lot of Weeks Dye Works. It calls for Weeks Dye Works. It does give a alternative for Appleton's Cruel Wool. I decay about that. I don't know. I decay about that. If I'm going to be doing that in Weeks Dye Works, I'm going to be doing it in 3 strands, because either that or I might end up picking a different fabric. Because Weeks Dye Works, there's no coverage on Weeks Dye Works. May the 2nd, I am going to be starting the Fireside Originals Steampunk Luna Moth. And this is another one that was tricky to figure out what to put it on, because I didn't want to put it on like a green, because there's a lot of green in here. And they show it on a pink on 32 count Crystal Bashful from Picture This Plus. That, which is a really, really pale pink. I try to stay away from pink fabric as much as possible. But I am going to make a bold choice, and I'm going to be stitching it on the 32 count linen in Iris from Under the Sea Fabrics. Right? Yeah, Under the Sea. Sorry. Very bright. Rainbowy. And I'm going to be using my Meat Group needle minder. This was part of a set of buttons that you could order with magnetic backs. And I just added a second magnet to it, and bam, it's a needle minder. May 3rd. Make sure I'm on track here. Sorry, my phone keeps going to sleep. May 3rd. This is one of the ones I haven't gotten picked out of fabric yet. May 3rd, I'm just going to be doing Fractor Flowers. They show it on kind of a mottled grayish fabric. I may see what comes in, or I may end up dyeing my own. We'll see when it gets close to time. Come April-ish, I'll probably make a decision. May 4th, I'm going to be starting this. I'm probably going to be starting with, I'm doing these separate. And the reason I'm doing them separate is because I want to finish them separately. Probably on like canvas or something. I was going to do these on perforated paper or perforated plastic. But then I came to the realization that the summer one has French knots in the wording around it. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it. Take this out. See that summer one right there? The word summer that's around the outside, that is the border. That's all French knots. Yep. The rest of them have different ways of doing the wording. It just depends. I think. Yeah, it's just summer. I'm just making sure I'm not crazy here. Summer. Of course, then again, I could just do it on perforated plastic. Yeah, spring is running stitch, basically. Autumn, I don't know what the heck that is. And winter is a running stitch. I don't know what the heck you call autumn. I don't know what they got going on with that. I think. I don't know. I'm going to have to do consideration on this. I'm going to have to look into it. It kind of looks like they're just all backstitched, but a couple of them have dots for letters. Which I feel like means that they're French knots, but I don't think that they would make you do that many French knots. So it just kind of looks like they're all basically running stitch. So I don't know. I don't have it figured out yet, so but this is what I'm going to be starting on May 4th. No, I'm not a Star Wars, no, I'm not a Star Wars fan, so I'm not doing anything related to May the 4th be with you. May 5th, another freebie. May 5th is just going to be a Dutch tulip from Threadworks Primitive. You can find this for free on their website. So that's why I have no qualms about showing it here, because it is a freebie. It's a legitimate freebie. For now, I have this picked out. This is another MCG antique, 28 count antique white, that I tried to add some dye to at one point and just kind of made it look burnt. That's what that's going on. This actually uses just Gentle Arts. 4 colors of gas. May 6th. May 6th, I am going to be doing His Eye is on the Sparrow. I'm going to be starting His Eye is on the Sparrow. I don't yet have the fabric for this. I am going to be waiting on fabric because I have a subscription for 40 count that's going to be starting up in January. And it's all going to be neutrals. So I'm going to be waiting to see what comes with that. I'm pretty sure I should be able to get something in those first 5 months that I can use. May 7th, right? May 7th. Speaking of Brooks Books, I'm just going to be starting the Brooks Books Advent Animals. I went ahead and just printed out the first one because stuff like this I only print out one at a time. That's a napkin that gives me my dimensions. This one I'm going to need to find fabric for. I have a 28 count Monaco, glass blue Monaco, but it's not big enough for the entire series, so I'm going to have to find something else. But I'm going to probably be doing it on a blue fabric. So, just go with the suggestion. May 8th, right? Yeah. May 8th, I'm going to be starting vintage glassware. This was out of the just cross stitch. This was out of a just cross stitch. April 2017. That's another one that I'm going to be still looking for fabric for. May 9th, I am going to be starting ink circles, roll your own mandala, set 5. And this is going to be, this is one of the, I'm not going to take it out. This is one of those ones where you can pick your own colors. They do give you colorways, but they tell you you feel free to pick your own colors. Just pick four classes of colors, and then pick 3, a light, a medium, and a dark in those colors. So what I have picked, I'm going to try to open this up. So what I have picked is, I'm actually going to be doing this on a 16 count. I'm trying to make more use of my Ada, by the way. 16 count Naiad from Under the Sea Fabrics. Kind of a nice minty green color. And I'll show you my colors here. I have a navy blue family. I have a purple family, of course. A teal blue family. And a pink family. So that's going to be my colors for this. I hope it works. And then this is the CXC floss. Again, making use of that. And then needle minder. It'll stop flopping around. It's just a sparkly round thing. I mean, mandala, they're round, they're sparkly, usually. So. May 10th. Yet another one. Well, no, I do have it. Never mind. May 10th. This is a horrible picture because I had to print it out of a book. I'm going to be starting this cross right here. And it's done all in Krennic. Like 100% in Krennic. That was out of the 101 Best Love designs from Cross Stitch and Country Crafts. And I'm just going to be doing it on, I still have to do the measurements, but I'm pretty sure it'll fit on this. This is a 30 count Silk Weavers, and I think it's called Plum Pudding. what's the name of it? Just a nice piece of fabric that I got who knows where, probably Stash and Loader somewhere. Stash and Loader Listia, you know how that goes. If I don't know where I got it from, if I don't know anything about fabric, it either came from Stash and Load, that I made like a big purchase at one point, or it came from Listia. May 11th, sorry, another freebie. I don't want to show this one up too close because I got this from I had bought something at some point, and then when I got my order in, this was tucked into the order. So yeah, this is called this Autumn Freebie, and it is designed by Graziano by Tink Board Drill, Newark. I don't know. Little freebie that I got. And then I'm actually going to be doing it on a piece of fabric that I just got recently. I'm going to be doing it on the 32 count. Is it 32 count? I wrote it on the side of the thing here. Yeah, 32 count green tea linen. And I think this is technically from R&R Reproductions. It's kind of a greenish khaki color. Got that in my Stitchy box, Christmas Advent countdown box. May 12th. May 12th, I was going to do this. But I'm not crazy about the idea of starting this. Part of me does, but part of me doesn't. So I'm actually going to be replacing it for something that I haven't received in the mail yet. I bought it, and I got it from Stash and Load a few days ago. Well, no, I take that back. Actually, it was back before Christmas that I got it. And the lady is just now sending out the shipping details yesterday. Waiting for pickup. But I'm going to be replacing it with the Dimensions Gold. Another Dimensions Gold kit is called Southern Social. And I'm going to insert a picture here. So that's what I'm going to be starting. I love that picture. I've loved it from the time... I might as well keep this in there. I've loved it from the moment I first saw it. Somebody doing it. It's just very Gone with the Wind picture. Moving on. The 13th, I'm going to be starting the Hands-On Design Cool Beans series. There's 9 of these total. And I'm going to be doing them all on the same piece of fabric. I have the free border as well, which you can find on the website. Sorry. And I'm going to be stitching it on a 16 count Ada in Murmur from Picture This Plus. It's a very peachy pink color. It's not going to pick up here, but it's a very peachy pink color. And I have my, don't ask me why, but I have my Captain Rip Hunter, minder, aka Arthur Darvill, aka Rory Williams, aka the Vicar. I just want to look at him. I just wanted to have an excuse to put him on my project. Love me some Arthur Darvill. And then on May 15th, to round out Stitch Mania, is another one that I don't have the pattern to just yet. I'm going to be starting my second Mirabilia, and that is going to be Aphrodite Mermaid. And if you don't know what that looks like, I'm going to insert a picture of it here. But this one I actually already do have the fabric for. I had become obsessed with the idea all of a sudden of starting the pattern. And then a few weeks later, Cindy, or Wark, whoever it was that designed this, they showed this fabric and I fell in love with it, and I was like, I have to do Aphrodite Mermaid on that. There is no other option. So I'm doing it on this. It's gonna be pretty, huh? And this is a 32 count linen. This is a fat quarter. She tried to get me to do, she tried to get me to get a fat half because she said it would fit better. Like, what do you call it? Not size, but scale wise. It'll fit just fine on a fat quarter. Actually, it fits perfectly on a fat quarter. And mermaids aren't supposed to be small creatures. They're supposed to be human sized. So that was all of May. He's deep in that big chewy box. He's tearing up something. Okay, so no, that was May 14th. Halloween series, May 14th. Okay, sorry, Aphrodite Mermaid was May 14th. To round out Stitch Mania, May 15th, I'm going to be doing the Lindy Stitches Walk Fast sampler that I just recently got. And this is another one that I don't have the fabric for it yet. I don't think it's going to be super duper big, maybe. Or maybe wrong. So, where's the freaking, I mean, it says done DMC. Okay. On 32 count over 2, it's 11 by 12. Not bad. So, but I'll find something for this. I'll probably do it on another neutral. So that was all of May. Then we'll get into June. And on June 18th, this is another one I don't have fabric for. I'm going to be starting the Smith sampler from Scarlet House. It's a gorgeous sampler. They show it on kind of a greenish, another greenish tan color. Then in July, I'm actually going to be starting the Stars pattern from Just Cross Stitch. I have it printed out from the digital file, but since the color messed up on the cover page that shows the picture of it, I put the magazine in here. I'm going to be starting Stars. This is all black work. Yeah. This is all black work. And per their suggestion, I'm going to be getting the 16 count navy Ada for this. Wow, I just did that. Then in August, you see, I don't even have a thing for it. In August, I'm going to be starting Autumn Quakers. This is another fabric where I'm just going to have to wait. It's another where I'm just going to have to wait on the fabric. It does take Valdani threads. So I'm probably going to be doing that on another neutral. Just waiting to see what comes in. Then in September, I'm going to be starting Princess Mermaids from Soda Stitch. There we go. And those ladies, I'm going to be doing on fabric similar to the other one. Similar to, a little bit darker though. This is going to be stitched on a 32 count Zephyrus linen from Under the Sea Fabrics. This has like hints of, this is kind of more purpley. You done making all that noise? And of course, you can't have mermaids without putting on a Little Mermaid needle minder. Silhouette Little Mermaid needle minder. Then we have October. I might should put this one in here. Instead of trying to keep it in this plastic bag. October, I'm going to be starting the White Pumpkins sampler from Dames of the Needle. And they have this, it looks pink, but they're saying that it was stitched on 36 count mocha from Weeks Dye Works. Sorry, 36 count cocoa by Weeks Dye Works. Okay. I am not going to be stitching this whole thing as it is. I don't like this saying up here at the top. So I'm not going to be doing the saying, and I'm not going to be doing the border. I'm just going to be doing the vase with the pumpkins around it. And y'all are going to think I'm crazy here. I'm going to be doing this on, where is it at? It's a 16 count, I think. But it's a 14 count. I'm probably going to be doing it this side. Maybe. This is 14 count fabrics by LJ, called Radioactive. Am I crazy? Maybe. You know me, I like unconventional fabric choices. So I'm going to be putting that in here. Then in November, this is one of my favorites. I don't know why I'm waiting to do it. I'm scheduling it in November. I'm going to be doing Princess Grace's Ball Gown. This is from Teresa Gill Cross Stitch. No, you can't come up here. Go. Go. I'm almost done. Princess Grace's Ball Gown. Sorry. God. He's hard-headed. I'm probably just going to keep it simple with this and just get a regular, like a white or an off-white Lugana or something. Unless I do it on a dark blue to kind of be in like a night sky. Then in December, December is going to be, I'm going to be doing the last 7 in December. But I'm not going to be starting my, I'm not going to be starting my projects until the actual 12 days of Christmas. And a lot of people may think that the 12 days of Christmas are the 12 days leading up to Christmas, but they're not. The actual 12 days of Christmas start on Christmas and actually go through, I believe it's the 5th of January, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 31, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, January 6th. So the first 7 are going to be in December, like from Christmas through New Year's Eve. So on actually the first project I'm going to be doing in December, which will be on December the 25th, I'm going to be starting the Dove of Peace Design Works kit. And I had originally gotten this to kind of do it for my mom. I mean, I still might give it to her, but we'll see. I like it too. Then on December 26th, I'm going to be starting the Hanging by a Star by Mosey and Me that I just recently got. It's so cute. And I'm going to be stitching him on another Stitchy Box piece of fabric. This is 28 count butterscotch cookies from a hand dyed by Stephanie. It's a pumpkin-y orange color. There go those unconventional choices again. December 27th. No, you don't. December 27th, I'm going to be starting the Big Ass Sampler from Craft Your Dark on Etsy. Dang it, get in there. And this one is going to be on a 14 count Aida that I dyed myself. I like it because it looks old and burnt. This is a 14 count. So, little splotches of green in there. And haven't picked out my needle minder for it yet. As you can see, I'm not as organized and with it as some of our fellow Flosstubers who like to start 365 starts in a year. December 29th? 28th, sorry. December 28th, I'm going to be starting the Hands-On Design Wreath House. I'm going to end up doing all three of them, but the wreath house in the middle. And another unconventional fabric choice. Sorry. This is going to be done on the 32 count Lagana and Lapis from Under the Sea Fabrics. Kind of a pale purple color. Another kind of bluey, periwinkly bluey purple color. It's very similar to that other one. What was it? The other one that I showed you that was really pretty. Very similar to that. If I had been getting linen in these, they would have looked different. But since I got them in Even Weave and Lugana, they both look different. And then the little Santa needle minder that I picked out. Dang it. The Santa needle minder. And that was actually from Minding My Minders when they were open. So unfortunately not available anymore. That was December 29th actually. When's that? Yeah, that was December 29th. December 30th, I'm going to be starting Joy. Got this off Listia. Didn't know that it was going to be ripped out of a book. Not crazy about that, but I am going to be trying to find that book. I mean, I'm sure I can find it. I'm going to end up buying that book. Yes, in case you've been counting, there is one more slot. I'm leaving that open for now because I probably will find something come along next year that I just absolutely have to do. So that's why, as of right now, I only have 39 whips. Well, 39 starts, because I am going to be leaving that last space open for something else to come along later on. It'll happen. Watch, it'll happen. So that's going to be my 2018 plans. As you can see, I'm still not 100% set up on everything yet, but at least I do have what patterns I am going to be starting. As far as fabric and thread, I will probably work about 3 months at a time on kitting up things as they start to come along. I am going to start making sure I have the May ready, because there's more whips in those. I'm pretty good set up on January through March, except for floss. And I think there might have been 1 or 2 things that needed fabric. But I'm pretty much set up on March for the most part, except for floss. But after that, once we start getting into probably February, actually, I'll probably go ahead and making sure that May is set up. So I am going to be doing Stitch from Stash this year as well, so that's going to be fun. I'm going to be starting a lot of stuff, but I'm also going to be responsible for finishing some things too. And I do have plans also. Come on. You don't get a lot of screen time. I do have plans next year to start. Every month I'm going to pick 4 projects. And these are projects that I want to get as much progress on as possible. Projects that I'm going to be making more of a move to finishing. If I finish them in that month, then I will just continue on with the other 3. If I decide to carry something over from one month to the next, I'm allowing myself to do that, because there may be a project where I'm just having a lot of fun working on it, or it comes up to the month's end and I only have maybe a couple of days left on it. I'm going to go ahead and carry that over into the following month, so that I can get that done, or so that I can keep working on it. And then when I finish that project, then I'm not going to be replacing it with anything else. I'm just going to spend more time on those other 3. Because there's a lot of patterns. There's a lot of whips that I have right now that need to get finished. That makes me, I look at them and it makes me think, why do I still have this going? Like, why haven't I finished it yet? I mean, it's ridiculous that it's still a whip. So I need to start getting things finished. This will probably, 2018 will probably be the last year. I'm not going to say the last year. 2018, I probably won't be doing Year of Stars in 2019. Let's put it that way. 2018 is going to be a Year of Stars. 2019 is going to be a Year of Finishes. So that's going to be it for my plans. I'm about to start stitching. It's going on 5 o'clock now. I'm about to go ahead and throw some editing on this sucker and start uploading so I can get to stitching. I got off work early. I took half a day, and I'm going to make the most of it, because Lord knows I didn't get shit done as far as stitching wise on Christmas, when I had the entire day off. So that's going to be it for me today. I will see you guys. If I don't see you guys this coming Sunday, then it will probably be next week, because I may not be able to get a lot of stitching done, but we'll see. I'm going to try to get as much done as I can today. And I will see you guys when I see you. I hope you guys have a great week. Get lots of stitching in as much as you can, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.